Did you know mountains can sing? You might think I'm crazy, but have you ever stood in the mountains and felt like they're humming along with you? Maybe it's just the wind, or perhaps it's something more. The idea that mountains can sing might sound far-fetched, but I'm here to explore this intriguing phenomenon and uncover the truth. People often think of mountains as solid, unyielding structures that don't have much to do with sound. But that's where the misconception lies. We tend to think of sound as something that comes from living things or man-made objects, not from the earth itself. Yet mountains do have a unique relationship with sound, and it's not just about the echoes you hear when you shout into the valley. The truth is, mountains can manipulate sound in fascinating ways. Their shapes and sizes can bend and amplify sound waves, creating effects that are both beautiful and eerie. And it's not just the physical properties of mountains that are interesting. Different cultures have long believed that mountains have spiritual significance and that they can communicate with us in their own way. From the reverberating caves of the Rockies to the whistling sands of the Gobi Desert, there are countless examples of mountains that seem to produce their own music. In some cases, it's the wind that creates the sound, while in others, it's the unique geology of the area. For instance, the singing sand dunes of China are a popular tourist destination, where the grains of sand emit a singing sound when walked upon. One particularly striking example is the phenomenon of booming rocks. These are rocks that, when struck, produce a clear, bell-like tone that can resonate for miles. Scientists have studied these rocks and discovered that their unique structure, often featuring a hard exterior and a softer interior, allows them to vibrate in a way that produces sound. The Kaibab rock in Arizona is one famous example. When tapped, it lets out a booming sound. The mystery behind these rocks shows just how fascinating and mysterious mountains can be when it comes to creating and manipulating sound. In summary, the relationship between mountains and sound is more complex and beautiful than you might think. Mountains do have a way of singing, not with voices, but through the way they interact with the wind and the world around them. Nature has its own way of communicating, and sometimes it uses the language of sound. If you're as fascinated by this as I am, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you're looking for more videos about nature's wonders, be sure to check out my other content.